This is EYLF 2.0. Do you know what new theories underpin the new EYLF 2.0? Tune in to learn more. There are many EYLF theories that we had discussed earlier in Storykate videos. For example, I already talked about Jean Piaget, I talked about Lev Vygotsky, I covered critical theories, I discussed post-structuralist theories. If you want to delve deeper into any of these theories, please watch my other videos. However, I wanted to cover the new added theories that are covered in EYLF 2.0. According to EYLF, educators should be informed by a range of theoretical perspectives, and this includes developmental, social, cultural, feminist, critical. It also used to include behaviorism, and I think this theory is still quite valid and is really useful for guiding children's behavior and supporting learning in some instances, because behaviorism is all about observable behavior. It still has a good impact when you give children feedback or praise them, and when you use positive reinforcement. This new updated EYLF 2.0 though is focusing more on unpacking new theories, and you can find them within the text of the EYLF itself. However, they are only brief. So the purpose of this video is to introduce the new theories so you can start digging deeper, but at least you will have a good basic understanding of what they are. Children achieve, and they are universal for children no matter their cultural background. So let's have a look at this table. So we have attachment theory, we have social learning theory, and we have cognitive theory. These theories are all falling under umbrella of developmental theories. For example, attachment theory was founded by John Bowlby, a theorist who developed an idea that children form a strong bond with their mother. Now we consider it a primary caregiver, but typically it is usually a biological mother or anyone who is looking after the child all the time. So that's a primary caregiver. And trusting relationships with significant adults are formed during the first few months of child's life and few years as well. Social learning theory also inspires the new EYLF 2.0. It highlights how children observe and imitate other people's behavior. For example, a child learning to tie shoelaces by watching their sibling. I talked about Albert Bandura social learning theory. You can look it up as well and watch the full video on that. Finally, there is a cognitive theory by our favorite Jean Piaget. So this is a typical example of cognitive theory that is developmental. Why? Because children go through stages of development, starting from sensory motor stage, then they move to pre-operational stage, and then they move to concrete operational stage. As they develop their cognition, meaning thinking skills, ability to develop schema and understand the world. The example of this would be the child using problem-solving skills to complete a puzzle, and stages can be used to decide whether the environment is appropriate for this particular child or the group of children. So, developmental theory inspire EYLF 2.0 a lot. The second group of theories is socio-cultural theories, and they are really amazing theories. As you know, Storykate covered a lot of ideas of Vygotsky, Barbara Rogov. Check my videos on Bronfenbrenner as well. And social-cultural theories, of course, emphasize the role of families and communities, cultural groups, because the new EYLF 2.0 focuses a lot on embedding Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander perspective. Social-cultural theories are also very important because they do value the family, the community group that children come from, and the knowledge or funds of knowledge that children bring in, and the families too. So an example, when child is fishing with grandpa, they learn the skills that are important for this particular family and this particular cultural group. So definitely socio-cultural theories inform the new EYLF 2.0. Next one is practice theories. Surprise! These are the new theories that you are going to learn about. For example, affordance theory. I made a video on that, so watch it as well. It is decoding affordances theory. It's a short video, but you also will learn a lot in other videos if you go to storykate.com.au and read the article with links and watch videos. So affordance theory comes from architecture and design. And practice theory also comes from the same, I would say, body of knowledge. So it's all about learning environment and possibilities in this learning environment. So what kind of affordances you can find on the playground? What are the objects or materials afford or allow children to do? So what kind of play do they stimulate? What kind of actions are they promoting? Soothing environment, or are they promoting busy environment? Are they promoting environment that is leading to smooth transitions, flexible arrangements, or not? So that's a very interesting new theory, and it was developed by J.J. Gibson. So you can see that the affordances of the environment are what it offers the animal, what it provides or furnishes, either good or ill. So in other words, we are encouraged to critically reflect on our environment, include nature, include spaces, make it beautiful. And if you don't know how, check my video on the best books for early childhood educators, because I do cover one of my favorite books, Designed for Learning. Alright, so next theory we will cover today is ancestral knowledge. So it could be framed as possum skin pedagogy in Victoria or 8 ways framework. These are examples of ancestral knowledge theories, but basically it is Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander perspectives embedded in the new EYLF. So we have a lot of information within the framework that is updated on different ways of being and becoming and belonging. And I think it's important to acknowledge that we can learn from ancestors, we can learn from first people, and examples would be about nature pedagogies. We can learn to be sustainable, and we can learn also a lot of other things such as storytelling. We can learn about ways of embodiment with nature and becoming one with nature. Also, it's a lot about non-verbal culture and I would say meditative states as well, and of course art. So a lot of other wonderful ways that you can learn, but the most important thing here is that educators are encouraged to collaborate with the First People communities, with Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander councils and elders, make these connections and learn from them. So the next one is called place-based pedagogies or science. So place-based pedagogy is mentioned in the new EYLF because it is related to this new paradigm that they're trying to introduce. It's embedding local practices into the curriculum, fostering community and learning from environment as the third teacher. So you think of, again, ancestral knowledge theories, affordances theories, and Reggio Emilia approach, which does promote environment as the third teacher. So all these theories are really new and worth the separate video, of course, which I will make, but you can start learning based on these introductions. Finally, we're gonna talk about critical theories. I already covered it, as you can see in this video, and critical theories, they are quite amazing because they help us to think about inclusion, think about who's advantaged and who's disadvantaged. We also can consider who is actually involved in in the process of creating your curriculum. What kind of narratives do you promote? What kind of narratives you do not promote? So critical theorists that I covered were Paulo Freire and Jürgen Habermas. So these are the most important people to learn about and how to apply critical theories to your practice as well. Finally, feminists or post-structuralist theories. As I said, I did cover it a little bit, not enough. So I encourage you to learn about feminist post-structuralist theories if you haven't done so. And one of my favorite theories that you can find out about is Michel Foucault. And his notion of power, and of course very similar to critical theories, oppression as well, but it's also about gender equity, it's about bias. So it is a foundational theory for understanding anti-bias curriculum, and it's all about social justice. So you can read about all these new theories such as feminist post-structuralism in the books by or articles by Glenda McNaughton. Also, you can Google Greer Shaba and many other similar theorists and authors in Australia. So this is pretty much the basic introduction of all these theories that you can find in the EYLF 2.0. Let me know how you feel about this new EYLF and whether any of these theories are worth learning more about. Post in the comments below what you would like me to make videos about, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.